Hello everyone, this is Debo and welcome to this video. So in this video, we are going to cover a reroll guide for Counter Site. So Counter Site C server is going to drop tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure many of you guys are hyped by the gameplay as well as what is to expect for the game. So I'm going to do a reroll guide over here, a very quick one, so that you guys understand how to do a proper reroll for your account as well as what are the units to keep a lookout for. And without further ado, let us start today's video. So I'll advise you to start with a guest account first, and once you get your desired account set up, you can actually bind the account to Facebook or Google so that you have your main account set up. So when you first start the game, you'll be given a 10 free character rolls, and within that 10 free character rolls, right, you can actually re-roll it 30 times to get your desired SSR unit or SR unit. So before moving further, I'm just going to talk about the rarity of the characters. So SSR is your highest rarity character, SR being the one in the purple background is your next highest rarity, then you have R and you have N, which are your normal units. So once you start the game, you'll be given 10 rolls, so that is technically given to you, so I won't consider that as a way of reroll. So for better reroll, right, what I'll advise you to do is to complete the missions over here. Once you click on this, there'll be a few missions tab, and the summoning currency is actually this one, which is known as the employment contract. So you can get one from doing dailies. You can also get one from doing your weekly mission. So what you can do is to scroll through the different missions and see how you can actually get as many contracts as possible in the shortest time possible. So you can actually get 2 employment contract once you do 10 summons. So if you do 20 summons, you will actually get 24 summons because you get a additional 2 employment contract, as you guys can see over here. I didn't collect it because I want to do this video to show you guys. So yeah, once I claim this, for example, right, once I claim this, you guys can see, okay, I'll get 5 trophies and 2 summoning tickets. And then once I continue to summon more, 20, right, I'll get 2 more. So the more you summon, you actually get 2 for free. However, since this is a reroll guide, right, you want to do a reroll as fast as possible. So one way you can do it, right, this is one way you can get more employment contract. You can also get an employment contract from your daily. You can also get it from this starter pack, right? But this starter pack requires you to do some missions, so you might have to commit a bit more time. It's up to you how much chances you want for a reroll. But another thing that you guys can take note of, right, is obviously the missions. So when you start the game, I'm not very sure about all the other stuff over here, but I'm pretty sure when you first start the game, we will get this fresh start mission. So you can actually complete all the first day mission and you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 5 tickets over here. Wait, let me just count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 6 summoning tickets. You get 10 free summons that will give you 16 summons. And once you summon 10 times, you will get the 2 summoning ticket that will give you 18 summons. And then once you have conducted enough mission, I think if you have done your pre-registration and stuff, you also get some employment contracts. So with that, once you have completed, maybe spend 10-15 minutes completing all the necessary stuff, you can actually proceed to summon using your tickets over here. So when you first start the game, you will get the 1 row daily. So as you guys can see, this is the summoning ticket, so you will consume it first before consuming your gems. So depending on how many times you want to reroll, you can proceed deeper into the game in order to unlock more freebies from the in-game missions first. So I'll just list down a few characters when I see during the closed beta perform really well, so you guys can keep a lookout for them when you do your rerolls. So the number 1 is Nanahaya Chifuyu. So as you guys can see over here, Nanahaya Chifuyu is a striker and she has 4 different abilities as all other characters have. So your basic attack, your passive attack, your special ability number 1, and your ultimate ability. So when the character is first placed, right, the character will actually proc its special ability number 1, which is the 3rd skill over here. So Nanahaya Chifuyu's passive, right, reduces the defense of your enemy when she's attacking them. So because she's the front line, she's going to rush up to the enemy, reduce their defense, and if you plant units behind her, all the units behind are going to do more damage because she's a defense shredder. And her special ability, right, is a AoE attack, so she serves pretty well as a counter attack in case you get flooded by your enemy. So overall, right, she just does a lot of damage. Her ultimate, right, does a lot of damage, and it also increases her attack speed for 15 seconds, which is pretty insane. So she's one of the better vanguards in the early game, and she's able to just lead the charge, allow your backline to safely fire and And the next unit is Elizabeth Pendragon. So why do you go for Elizabeth Pendragon? Number one, she's one of the best counter attacker in the game. She's a striker. She attacks both land as well as air units. And three of her skills are area ability. So this passive ability, when she attacks the enemy, she will actually move back after attacking. So she keeps herself very safe. Her special ability when she's dropped on the battlefield will unleash a fury of slashes that deal a lot of damage to many enemies, so you are able to effectively clear your enemies if they clump up on you. And the ultimate abilities allow her to deal a massive damage and cause a stun to the enemy for 5 seconds. So overall, Elizabeth Pendragon is one of the best counter attacker from the early game and even to the later stages of the game in the Taiwan server as well as the Korean server. Some teams still run her in their PvP setups. And the next unit is Khao Wong. So Khao Wong, right, is a striker unit, costs 3 mana and is able to attack air as well as land. So Khao Wong's strength lies in this shield ability. So this shield is really thick and you can keep your enemies at bay because the shield is going to block them and then they have to break the shield before moving forward. So this shield is really good. At the same time, right, his ability allows him to increase his attack over and over again and stack up the attack increase up to 4 times. So it means that he hits pretty hard as well. With the shield in front, you're gonna be able to buy yourself some time in order to put more units behind Khao Wong or in front of Khao Wong. So this guy, right, he's gonna be in the meta for quite a while. Even until today, right, you can still see him in the Korean server as well as the Taiwan server being used. So I think he's really powerful. He's definitely one of the stronger units to invest in and keep a lookout for. And the next unit everybody should keep a lookout for, right, is actually this free character that everybody will get when you actually pre-register for the game. So I can't really remember her English name, so I'll just call her Lena because this is her Chinese name direct translation. So Lena right here, right, why is she so good? Number one, she's a sniper, so she's gonna stay at the back line, and she's SR. So do remember when you do a reroll guide, you'll get a bunch of SSR, SR all together. So you want to have a good mix of different units at the start in order to ensure smooth progression. So why is she good? Number one, her special ability is an AoE attack that's able to cause a 4-second stun. So it's a very good counter attack unit. She's a sniper, so she's able to increase her accuracy by 20% because in this game, right, there's actually a probability that your unit's attack will miss. So by increasing your accuracy, she's gonna hit most of the time and like kill a lot of damage. At the same time, her ultimate is also an AoE ability. So overall, she's a really good sniper, a very cheap one because she's SR. So you can actually max her out very fast and then use her in your PvP games. And the last unit that I recommend everyone to keep a lookout for is Evelyn. So Evelyn is a SR unit. She's a support. She flies in the air and she attacks ground. So she costs 3 mana. And the reason why I recommend people to go for her is because she's one of the best healer in the game because she's really cheap SR unit. So easier to invest in compared to SSR supporters. And 3 of her 4 abilities actually heals your teammate. So her passive, right, on every 4 attack, you can actually recover your whole team's HP by 2%. So this one means every 4 attack that she deals, she's going to heal the team. And then her special ability, when she drops on the battlefield, she will actually activate the AoE healing field. So within your healing field, right, your whole unit pool, or rather your whole units on the battlefield will actually get healed. And her ultimate is an AoE attack which also heals your whole team. So you can see that her whole kit is about healing and keeping your whole team healthy. So the reason why she's much better than other healers is because she's an air unit. So sometimes she can actually survive much longer in order to provide sustainable heal for your whole team in the battle. So that's why I recommend people to invest in her. And that's pretty much it for this reroll guide for counter side. So I'm super excited for the game to release tomorrow and I'll produce more videos on this game. And if you like this video, do give me a like and subscribe to the channel in order to see more content on counter side. And I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.